Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly love reading for March 19th to the 25th of 2018. So, this week the sun will be moving into Aries. It is in Pisces as you start the week out. You were dealing with your 10th house of career, so maybe a lot of work, maybe a lot of different things you were asked to do when it comes to your career. Other people, helping out in your community, those kind of things may have been taking a lot of your attention. So when the sun is moving into Aries, that does activate your 11th house. So a lot of friendships, activities around your goals, the people that you would like to help you with those goals, your dreams, aspirations, and either new friendships or reevaluating friendships, but a lot of activities there. So many of you might enjoy that in love, and some of you may not, because you may just want your partner around, and that may be conflicting with you or them. So just keep some heads up. All right, so let's see, for March 19th to the 25th 2018 for Gemini, all right, and love. 10 card Celtic cross spread, already shuffled off camera, so we're gonna see what's going on with Gemini and love, March 19th to the 25th. Okay, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Okay. So we have justice. Justice is when some of you, court matters, legal matters, it could be anything dealing with that, but there may be a karmic issue that a lot of you are still immersed in. You're still having to deal with it. You're waiting for things to be resolved, especially if it's dealing with court, children, a love relationship, could be with a Libra for some, but sitting on a decision, maybe a choice that some of you are having to make. These things where someone may be kind of cycling in and out of your life at times, and you're still having to address those things or that particular person. As we're moving closer, I'm not even sure, Mercury retrograde is coming up, I believe towards the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken, and this is where these things may kind of come back, things to haunt you or better things, and we'll see how this unfolding. We'll see. Then you have the Page of Swords, so there could be issues with maybe children as well. I mentioned that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but a lot of arguments may be happening with you and someone else. There could be issues with spying on someone, kind of manipulating that person, them spying on you through manipulation, where someone is not speaking and kind of holding themselves back, and that could be a karmic issue. That could block progress between you and someone else if someone is purposely avoiding you or not saying something and holding back their affection, their attention, or the fact, or their love. This is a love reading, so those could be some things that's going on. For many of you out there, you could also be focused on maybe career and studying and learning different things as you kind of disconnect from your love relationship. The Four of Swords is here in reverse, and whatever that energy I just spoke about, being detached, someone not opening up to you and having issues with understanding how to cope with that issue. A lot of you are in burnout, constantly thinking about something, someone obsessive, what to do, how to do it, when is it going to happen, did you do the wrong thing, the right thing. I feel like if you are in the middle of a decision, this just came to me, in the middle of a decision or a choice, you're constantly asking yourself questions over and over in your head. Why is this happening? What's going to happen if I do this? Guilt trips could be coming through in your mind for many of you out there, and it could be really bothering you. If you leave someone and go to someone else, what's going to happen? What's going to be the repercussions of something like that? Those could be some issues. The Eight of Swords was in the recent past, so maybe last week, throughout the weekend, you were kind of in your own chains, in your mind, in your head about something and hiding. Again, this is where if you feel like you're being spied on, or someone is watching you, trying to see how you're handling something or someone, you may not be wanting to be seen at this time. It could be due to anything, your doubts, insecurities, not really feeling at your best, fear of different things like that. You may be, some of you out there, you feel like someone is kind of following you around and you don't like that. Maybe it's a stalker. You may feel something like that is going on for some. Now you do have the King of Pentacles and the Hate of Everything. This is what could be. You're working, a lot of investment in your financial opportunities, a fall over from that 10th house of career. So this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that may be around, that may be kind of helping you out. This could be a romantic partner, male or female, but it does look like money and career is where you may be focusing right now. In the near future, the Nine of Pentacles, focusing on you. This is like I'm doing my best to maybe free myself and maybe be single before I am able to move into a different relationship. Maybe some of you are just saying, I'm not ready for a particular person, or they're not ready for me because they might be a bit immature and reckless for you. That's how you might feel with the page here. Especially if they're not willing to communicate or open up to you. You may feel that you want to give this energy off of being single or just doing you right now. You don't want to be bothered. For some of you may be thinking about relocating as well, and what you're going to do with your children. All right. Now, your response is the Two of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is what someone is bringing towards you, the other person as well. So that maybe they're being single and non-committal right now, and you're giving that energy off. So you're mirroring one another as well. So this Two of Pentacles is showing up as you are doubtful about what to do. Very indecisive, doing a whole bunch of different things as you do detach when it comes to financial security. But some of you may have 2 or 3 different romantic partners that you are entertaining and just not really sure, because that came to me when I'm looking at this person, and then one to maybe kind of uncertain and unsure of who to choose or where to go, what to wait for, if someone else is going to choose you or go back and stay where they are. Now, how others are seeing you going through a breakup, some issues with maybe a divorce, coping with that. A lot of you are just trying to hang on, but this is kind of telling me that there's a fear of kind of letting go of someone or something. All right, for a lot of you out there, and many of you could be knowing that someone that you've been waiting for is breaking up with someone else, and that's having an effect on you, and that's why you can't stop thinking about what's going on with that person. It's amazing, these things, messages are kind of just coming to me. So I feel like some of you may be indecisive about that because you're forced to be by yourself because the other person is still dealing with their ex-partner or whoever they may be dealing with the entertaining. And as the moon is in reverse, this is what's going on with your partner. They could be receiving some kind of truth about you, or some kind of truth is being revealed about them through your dreams, through some kind of gossip or something like that. Something is coming to light here, and I feel like they may be getting over their fears and doubts and insecurities about how justified this particular situation might be. Getting rid of the guilt, the fear of things not working out, and coming to the realization that things could work out between you and them. I feel so that's what it seems like where the Seven of Swords is. Dishonesty is here, and that's why Justice is here, the very first card that came out. Just like, until this goes away, there still will be kind of consequences to another person's actions or a lack thereof, and you'll have obstacles constantly if you are purposely, or someone else is purposely kind of denying you the truth in some way, I feel. So what I want to see is clarify the Seven of Swords. No, clarify the moon in reverse for Gemini. Clarify the moon in reverse for Gemini. The Ten of Wands, which is indicating like somebody is still holding on to a past relationship or marriage and having issues with letting that particular person go. That could be some of the truth that's going on there. Some of you are holding on to a guilt of something, maybe something very deep, very personal, that a lot of you may be hiding from someone, holding on to that particular pain or guilt and not really letting someone know. Maybe it's like say if you were your partner, say if some of you are dealing with someone else that's leaving somebody else for you, maybe that person is feeling guilty for leaving their partner, and that partner may be making your potential partner feel guilty about leaving that particular relationship. That could be something that's going on. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Gemini for this week. Seven of Swords for Gemini. Yeah, the Lovers is in reverse. The story is here, so that's why that Justice card is here. A decision. You have Justice 2. The Two of Cups is 2. You got this as being 2 different choices or people that's standing up right in the middle. So, and then we have the Two of Pentacles as well. indecisive about a particular person or relationship. And I want to see, let's clarify one more card. Is the clarify the Four of Swords for Gemini. Clarify the Four of Swords in reverse for Gemini. Then you have the Page of Wands. This is a lot of doubt about children, how that might affect your relationship. A lot of doubt when it comes to what's going to happen with either your freedom or another person's freedom. If you were to get into a relationship, what is that going to have? Is that going to have an effect on the things that you're going to be able to do, who you may be able to speak to? That's what I may feel. That could be your partner as well, where some of you may be having your partner may be having doubts about it because they want to enjoy themselves and not be stuck to just you, or smothered, so to speak. That's what I get from that. So let's see from the romance angels for Gemini for March 19th to the 25th. Children. All right, so it says your love life is being affected by children. For many of you out there, if you have doubts about your child, 2 children are showing up here in the reading, and this is sometimes a resentment from childhood memories or a past person. You know, that aspect. If you have, for some, if you dated someone, or someone wanted to talk to you, and early on in childhood you may have denied that person, and now they could have resentment because now you want them. You know, this could be flipped around on either side, but this is the things that happen behind this card. Not only children, but different things in childhood memories of past disappointments or letdowns. Let's see, energies for Gemini for March 19th to 25th. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring for many of you out there. This is where you're not particularly sure about a person, so you may be sticking to what you are used to, and that could be your independence, you know, being single. Whether or not you're taking this person seriously or not, or waiting for that person to get away from a very unhappy relationship that they may have told you that they were in. Something like that could be going on for some this week. So those are your messages, though. I do hope that they help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and make sure that if you would like to, you can go to the website for a personal reading, Psychicloveheals.com. That information will be in the description of the video. All right, so have a good one.